Okay, so I'm tired of recording this video, but okay. So don't mind me trying to stretch the curls out, y'all. They tight. They tight. But yeah, let me go before this start acting up again. But yeah. So her fingers was real long. They looked like reptile claws. Reptile. Yep. They looked like reptiles. Like she had a hand and she had a thumb, 4 fingers, but she had reptile claws. They were reptile claws. Same complexion as the skin. Like I said, she was brown, she was black. But anywho, once I grabbed the man standing beside me arm, because she at this point she's threatening me, y'all. But it's as if that there's an invisible barrier between us. So even though I can't see it, she can't see it, but she didn't even acknowledge the person beside of me. So I don't even know if she could see him. Okay. Cause he didn't talk, he didn't move. He just stood there like stone, like he was there, but he was warm. He was warm, so I knew it was an actual real person. Okay. He never left my side, so she just started, "Oh, you're supposed to be a witch. You are a witch. You have to sacrifice this. You got to sacrifice that." And I'm like, "Oh, who said I was going to do that?" You get what I'm saying? So she's arguing, threatening, and she's mad. And the more madder she got, the more detailed her face became. Okay? She looked at, like I said, she reminded me of Vampire in Brooklyn. Like when near the end, when he really transformed into his real self. That face, okay? Strong, sunken in. It was, oh my goodness, like, y'all. She took her right hand and she pointed at my face. And with her pointing finger, it was like it had a gold glow around it. Like it didn't gold, but it had like a gold lining around it. And it was as if it was like forming into a knife. And she was talking about she wanted my left eye, y'all. She wanted my left eye. She wanted to take that from me. And she was like, "I'd have slid it off." And she was like, "I'd have slid it off. You made me mad. You pissed me off. You supposed to do this. You were supposed to choose this. You were supposed..." Like, she was mad. Like, she really thought she had me. And so I'm like, oh, no. So once she said that I was supposed to be a witch, I realized that this was some type of demonic spirit. The devil. To me, it was the devil. I truly feel like it was the devil. Because it's no way it could just be something demonic. Like, this was something strong. This was something powerful, like the energy of it. Okay, I've been around demonic things. This was worse than being just demonic. Okay, and every time she would swing at me, it was like I could feel the energy of it, but it won't touch me. If that makes sense. Like, you know how somebody try to cause harm to you, and you just like it's no pressure. But you're like, oh shit, you know, so excuse my language. But then her mouth like got wide. It grew longer, and she wanted to bite all of this off. She wanted to bite all that off. Okay? I don't know what it was about this left eye, but she wanted it. Okay? And when she went to bite it, like, mind you, it's like an invisible barrier in between us. But because I could see it, every time she charged me, I would kind of like jump back. But that last time when she looked like she was about to bite all this off, I ran behind the man that was standing beside me, and I pressed my face against his back. Like, I covered all this against his back. It was like I had no worries for this side of the face. She didn't care about this side of the face. She wanted this eye. Okay? And when I woke up, I jumped up out my sleep, clenching my pillow. This right here was pressed up against my pillow. My body was tense and stiff. Okay? I still felt her presence. That's how strong her energy was. I still felt her presence. And that same fear that I was feeling walking down that path, that she was basically she was following me. Cause I was already walking that path. She just appeared there with me and walked along with me. Okay. And it was just, y'all, it freaked me out so bad. I was like, what time is it? So I don't think this is gonna be like 5:30. It was just 3:30, y'all. 3:30. 3:30. Okay? And I was just, y'all, I was shook. I'm not gonna lie. Because I felt the same energy that I felt in the dream when she was walking with me on that path. That same fear, like that emotion, whatever it was, I felt it. And literally, I was feeling like pressure around this eye, all this right here, as if somebody was like trying, like I didn't feel like a hand was like right there, but if you know, you know, like it just felt like somebody was like nitpicking or something like that. Like I could feel like little aches and pinches and stuff. Okay. I could not go back to sleep, y'all. It took me a minute to go back to sleep. And then after a while, I turned on the light that's in the hallway and I kept the bathroom light on. I had washed clothes, so I was gonna dry the clothes, but something was like, yeah, don't go near those shadowy areas, dark areas, right? I didn't want to turn on all the lights. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just wait till after I drop my twins off at school and I'll come back and dry my clothes or whatever. So, yeah, like, I went and I laid down and said, okay, I can't sleep. Let me just, things were so weird. I went and checked my son's room. I checked on my boys. They were good. But my youngest daughter, y'all, this, like, my girls, it was my girls, because they was in the room with me. My oldest daughter was gritting her teeth. Like, she just kept gritting her teeth. She just kept gritting. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? I've never noticed her to grit her teeth. Not like that. Not like that. And then my youngest girl that was actually laying beside me, it was like she was having breathing problems or something like that. Like, it was weird. Like, she kept jumping out her sleep. And then she'll go back to sleep. And I'm like, you good? She go, yes, ma'am. I just don't want no cover. I'm like, okay. So, long as she responded like normally, like, she won't having breathing problems. But it was like, she was, you know. So, yeah, man. I finally laid down. And then something was like, you have nothing to fear. And once I heard that, it was like my body was relaxing. The fear went away. I can go to sleep. You had nothing to fear. And I can feel that peace now. Just saying those words. I have nothing to fear. Like, I got chills just saying that. I have nothing to fear. Like, my faith is stronger than anything right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, this day in the life. And this is not my first time having a dream. The first one that really freaked me out, but like the first dream I had where promises was being made to me, it was some type of goddess. It was a half woman, half fish. Okay, it was a mermaid, and we was in a riverbed. The water was brown, but it wasn't like murky or nothing like that. It was a river, but you can see the little pebbles and stuff like that. Cause I was standing in it, and she had a jar, and she was like, "Give me donations, and you can have whatever you like." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "No, I'm gonna just wait on God." And we were telepathically talking. I was like, "No, I'm gonna just wait on God." She was like, "Okay." So I saw her arm reach in front of me and drop money in her jar. And it was a lady that's a celebrity. And her initials are TT. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And it's been a minute since I had this dream. It's been it's been over a year. Okay. And when I say, with me not taking it, my reality, I really had to stand on faith. Because I I rely on God, and that's it. Like I'm not about to do all that sacrificing and donations and stuff like that to be free and have what I want in life. You know what I'm saying? I believe in working hard for what I want. I believe in waiting on God. I believe in patience is a virtue. So that's what I'm doing. But I will say the person that did get a donation, like, she got everything she wanted in reality, for real. But yeah, like, the mermaid, the lady, she wasn't rude. She wasn't mad about it because it was my choice. Like, she respected. Like, it actually made her respect me more. You know, she smiled at me, let me be. But she was like, hey, I'm here if you ever need me. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, y'all gotta use discernment, y'all, because that was the devil. I ain't no witch, and I ain't claiming that title. That's not to throw shade at nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people have all their different beliefs. You know what I'm saying? It's respected, you know. But that's not a title that I want. Like, I know I have spiritual gifts and stuff like that, but I am not about to use it for nothing dark, evil, or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't use them. Like I said, I do have the dreams. I can sense energy. I can sense when something about to happen, or I could dream it, or I could just be like what I'm doing right now and have a vision of it. But yeah, you really gotta be careful and make sure you're not agreeing to stuff that's not of God. So you really have to use discernment. You really have to use it. I'm surprised I was able to get all this out. But, I mean, yeah. It really freaked me out, y'all. That's like, out of all the dreams I've had, and I've had some crazy dreams, that one right there was just too real, and it really freaked me out because it followed me. I guess you could say it didn't follow me, but it did. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. I'll be back later because it's just more to it, far as dreaming wise. That explains the reason why I've had that dream. But I'm about to head out. About to see if I can stretch this hair a little bit more. Throw it in a bun. Y'all have a blessed day. My face is getting fat, y'all. But yeah, y'all have a blessed day. Stay prayed up. Rely on God. Have patience. Patience is a virtue. It may seem hard, and it seems like ain't no doors opening up for you right now, and it just seems like it's getting harder and harder. You may be losing stuff. Your finances may be going low. Whatever the case may be, kids acting up, jobs ain't doing right, you know. Just really use discernment and understand that God makes no mistakes. And his timing is the best timing. Okay? Spiritual warfare is real. And if the enemy can't get to you in the physical realm, he would definitely try to play on your mental and your emotions and your sleeping state. Okay? So you really have to know the spirit by the spirit. Woke or sleep. Okay? Y'all be blessed. I'm out. Finish my biscuit. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful day. And it's your girl, Indigo Queen. Bye.